Less than 24 hours to go till we're at All Out. Chicago sure loves them some Sky Blue, but not Red Velvet. And then they cheered Sky Blue wildly, thinking that she got the 3, but then they cheered Tony Khan when he put her in the battle Royale tomorrow. Then they cheered CM Punk wild when he came down and sang the Golden Girls theme and teased facing Jungle Boy down the road, then even put over Marco Stunt before sending the crowd home happy. And my God, this transition isn't working. I'm Joe Martin with my review of AEW Dark Pre-All Out Edition, and provided that you don't want to be sedated after my terrible rendition of I Want to Be Sedated, to do that intro, it's fun to do these musical intros. My fucking goodness, this is really goddamn weird. But yes, a bonus edition of AEW Dark Pre-All Out. And you know what? I'm really excited for this pay-per-view. And a lot of the matches were just kind of there. They were to feature the right people and just get us a little more hyped up for All Out. And then CM Punk making his triumphant return to a wrestling ring for the first time in nearly 8 years. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. So Excalibur, Taz, and Ricky Starks on commentary. We get 2.0 with Daniel Garcia versus Rosario Grillo and Hunter Knott. And 2 for the show. That's a double stun gun in about 90 seconds. There wasn't much to this match, but it was fine. Who gave Vicky a mic or Mickey a bike? I don't really goddamn know anymore. I think I'm going to need some Vicodin to get through anything that Vicky Guerrero does, and I don't do drugs, and I would encourage you guys to not do drugs either. Anyway, Nyla Rose does not need her. So, Wheeler Yuta with Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor took on Baron Black. I like Baron Black. I'm glad he's being featured a little bit more. Wheeler Yuta is very impressive, has been impressive on episodes of New Japan Strong, as well as his appearances on AEW, and he won with a trap pin in a few minutes. But seriously, Baron Black's a guy that they probably should feature when they're in certain areas, because he makes some people look good. I mean, you know, he's done that during the pandemic, and Wheeler Yuta, again, pretty impressive. So, Julia Hart with the Varsity Blondes took on Heather Reckless, and, well, they tried. I'll give them that much credit. Julia botched a flip elbow into the corner and looked like she jammed her knee. Hopefully she's all right, though I'm not so sure with what they did afterwards. She did hit a split leg for 3. And look, these things happen, but that was pretty... It's like, it was cool. She's athletic, but, that was a little bit dangerous. Anyway, then we get footage of Mox and Kojima having a press conference. Why didn't they get Kojima a translator? It's not that Kojima doesn't speak English. I just think it would have been better had he had a translator. Would have made it like more of a big fight feel. But anyway, they got in a little bit of a pull apart. Julia's cutting a promo. It's interrupted by Jade and Nyla, who are a team for some odd reason that has not been explained at all, or if it has, I didn't catch it. They put a chair on her foot and stomped. So if Julia Hart is out of the Battle Royal, then that leaves 2 spots open. Some people have been saying it could be Ruby Soho and the former Lana. Let me tell you right now, if former Lana is in an AEW ring, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh uncontrollably because she didn't get any better in WWE. Hopefully it's Ruby Soho and somebody, or maybe the former Iconics. I mean, really, at this point, it's kind of cool that we're all speculating. So anyway, who do you think the wild card is? Even though I already did my AEW All-Out predictions, I would love to know your guys' takes. Tomorrow, the truce is off, they say in a really stagey way. And by the way, Jade is that bitch. So anyway, Shida took on Misa Kate almost sounds like something Jar Jar Binks would say. I'm not even knocking that, but, you know, I'm not even knocking the talent, because she had some pretty good stuff here. I love the new heel Shida. I want her to cane me in the face. Moving on from that. Kate kept fighting back, but eventually Falcon Arrow, she's done the deal, and for once, Excalibur was right. Somebody did not kick out of the Falcon Arrow. I'm not knocking Excalibur. It's just kind of funny how he says that. Anyway, Red Velvet took on Skye Blue, and goodness me, they love them some Skye Blue in Chicago. I guess she's from a suburb of Chicago or nearby. Skye Blue has impressed me in her NWA appearances, has appeared on a couple episodes of Dark. She's bright, she's bubbly, she's got energy, she's got ability. Red Velvet is very impressive as well. Red Velvet, they might as well lean into this whole thing of her being a heel, because she can be both. And at this point, maybe leaning into her being a heel wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But this was pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to say it was the greatest match, but at least they got some time. They went with it. Red Velvet was working as a heel, and Skye Blue was just like, you know, coming back. Hit a nice crossbody, but right on Red Velvet's face. Man, ouch. Velvet got booed. We get near falls aplenty. We get a DDT from Skye Blue. Very beautifully done. Skye Blue is going to be a tremendous star in the future. Final slice for 3, 2 boos. And then Penelope and the Bunny attempt to talk. They basically say they're going to watch each other's backs and watch each other's fronts. I don't care what they watch on each other. Moving on. So Tony Khan is saying, hey, Skye Blue, you want to be in the Battle Royal? Yeah, all right, come on. I mean, at least he didn't go, 9 days, 9 days, Kenny, 9 days. God damn. It was so fucking embarrassing. But at least he was more level-headed. Maybe he was coming down from the Herb Abrams diet that he just took that day. So, in all seriousness, though, Skye Blue, good for her. And maybe give her a few minutes there. I'm not saying she needs to really eliminate. She could eliminate one person, but don't have her, like, go through everybody. But feature her right, because she's been doing some good stuff in the NWA. She faced off against Christy James on one of the pre-shows. It was either the pre-show, I think it was the pre-show for Empower. No, I think it was. But Skye Blue could be a star for them or, AEW in the future. I mean, she's got time to go. So anyway, Spears and Wardlow took on Brandon Gore and JDX. And, well, Wardlow basically was the most interesting person. Nothing against the enhancement guys. I mean, they were fine. They did some good stuff, but mostly bounced around like super balls. Wardlow beat one motherfucker with another motherfucker with a powerbomb. And then casualty of Gore, he got laid out. Man, I really tried hard with that pun. Spears covers him 1, 2, 3. Maybe Spears' wife can come down and she can give him a personality transplant or something. Because Spears is not bad in the ring. He's just boring. So anyway, Silver and 10 took on Zachariah and Ren Jones. Jones has an impressive look. Zachariah bounced around like crazy. Silver did a double lift, which was very impressive. Because John Silver is a hell of he's a fire plug. He's really strong. And then we get the Spin Doctor. We do not get 2 Princes. We get the full Nelson, and there you go. Penelope with the Bunny took on Queen Anamata. The only thing I noticed about Queen Anamata had some good size and hit a couple good moves. Penelope tried. The thing I noticed most about this was Bunny jumping around in shorts because, I'm sorry, I noticed it. Penelope does a nice Indian Deathlock, but this match is just sort of there. So, by the way, Jade is that bitch, just in case you weren't reminded earlier in the show. Jade has an impressive look. Anyway, I'm going to get to Jade in a little bit. Kazarian took on Dean Alexander. Dean has a good look. Hit a couple good moves, but Kazarian got the victory with the crossface chicken wing in just a few minutes. And Jade Cargill took on Blair Onyx, who I don't remember who the hell she faced. Abaddon or Thunder Rosa? She faced Abaddon. She faced somebody recently on an episode of AEW Dark Elevation or Dark. Sorry, these shows kind of blend together, but I like the hair. I like the look. Jade beat her with Jade in like a minute. They need to keep these matches with Jade short because she has a tremendous look. She looks like $1 million. And it is going to be a 3 to 5 year project before she can really have, matches to where she's going to be able to carry night in and night out. Okay, maybe a 1 to 2 year project, but still. She's poised enough, but they're featuring her in the right way, i.e. not that much. So anyway, Jurassic Express with the embarrassment took on Chaos Project. Serpentico and Dr. What the hell is Luther still doing here as a wrestler? Nothing against him as a person, but seriously, he looks wiped out from the moment he does his intro. It happens with anybody that gets to a certain age, but it is what it is. Serpentico, I feel bad for Serpentico because he's just being bounced around so goddamn much. And it was funny the first time. No, it really wasn't. Jurassic Express wins. And then Punk shows up to cut a promo. He thanks the fans. He does a Golden Girls theme. He says, we're going to teach Jungle Boy the Golden Girls. Brush up on your B. Arthur, which was kind of funny. He says, you're going to see me on Sunday. You better be louder than that. And he's talking about, we don't mind taking the criticism, but the people that hate watching this kind of stuff and offer nothing, substantial to the talk, we don't want to hear from them. Okay. Here's the thing. I can understand the hate watch, and this goes for every single goddamn company out there. There are some people that will watch just out of habit and everything and pick things apart. There are also some fans and people that will pick things apart that deserve to be picked apart. It goes across all brands. WWE, AEW, NWA, New Japan, Stardom, All Japan, whatever. Whatever the fuck you watch. Impact, Ring of Honor. Having a fair critique isn't the worst thing in the world. And for those who can't take criticism, i.e. the elite, especially Carl, there is a time and a place Anderson. The Good Brothers, some of the Good Brothers, maybe take your order. I understand what Punk's trying to say, and hey, you know what? I hope the Punk does well against Darby. But that promo, kind of made me think like, oh, you don't like taking the criticism. Well, maybe do less bullshit. Anyway, that being said, I'm looking forward to All Out tomorrow. Agree, disagree with what I said? Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.